hata kama kindana njiwa wazazi nilichorithi ila ndugu walinidhulumu wakanifanyia na njama nikapewa na hukumu maisha yangu mimi sasa jama ni magumu sina kitu roto yani mimi sina usawa siwezi kuruka tena mimi sina upawa maji ya shingo maji ya shingo yamenifika mwanamke nipo katikati ya bahari soni hata kisiwa nangoja benda zote sioni wakuniokoa kina sasa ni kirefu nerekea kusama ili ni jina suwe na tufanye unyama yote hii sababu ya kifo cha baba na mama mwili umechaka kwa ajili ya kusota na jera kila mtu anasabini sababu za swapo wa hera sioni hata wakunitetea sina hata nguzo ya kuegemea ninapoteseka madui wanachekelea maji ya shingo maji ya shingo maji ya shingo maji ya shingo oh, yo, yo, yo. Shingo yamenifika mwanamkiwa maji ya shingo 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 yamenifika mwanamkiwa maji ya shingo maji ya shingo
Macho yangu analengwa na machozi ya damu yote sababu ya tamaa za wanadamu moyo wangu umejawa na fundo la huzuni naona maisha yangu ateketea katika fungu la kuni sasa nimeshanasa katika tope la shida naangaza pande zote siona hata kivuli cha Mwokozi kuishi pamoja na wazazi wangu hizo zimekuwa njozi nilipokuwa bwana mdogo nilipata malezi ya wazazi na mahitaji lakini kila siku mikono yangu inapigwa pingu na shutumua mzururaji na rasilimali zilizoachwa wenye ucho umesteka nyara sasa nateseka mpaka najihisi kama duniani nimetolewa kafara hakuna jinsi kwa bidii napiga sala kwa Allah kiza kimetanda maisha yangu na ukungu katika mgawanyo urithi sina hata thuluthi fungu kweli wanadamu wamejawa na tamaa kila sehemu wajema badogo na mashangazo msikia bangu filisimali za marehemu wametatima teseka mpaka sometime na ngombe mbinguni kuipeleka na mbinguni ibilisi ni mwache malaika lakini dhamira yangu ina sita
oh, yo, 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 yo. Maji ya shingo yamenifika mwanamkiwa maji ya shingo 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 yamenifika mwanamkiwa maji ya shingo maji ya shingo nipo njia panda misioni kimbilio moyo wenye vidonda sasa unanienda mbio maisha yangu yamezingirwa na vikwazo nimeshazama kwenye tabaka la matatizo ndugu zangu walishanitelekeza ila ninapogusa panatereza sijui nikifanani atabeba jeneza binadamu anasumbuka zaidi ya nyoka ndugu yangu wa damu leo kanigeuka hivi jamani mimi mwana wa nani mbona teswa nafanyishwa kazi kama punda iboko na nyukwa bazila za wazazi wangu kamwe kukumbukwa na nikifa siwi nitaachwa au nitazikwa maisha yangu yamekithiri kunyanyaswa nashiki mateso wenye urithi wangu anatesa naishi nusu mzima nusu mfu nachongoja nikukata kauli ya ufu maisha yangu ukingoni yanakaribia mbele kisa kimetanda sioni njia nabaki nateseka na taabu za dunia maji ya shingo maji ya shingo maji ya shingo jamaa maji ya shingo maji ya shingo maji ya shingo maji ya shingo yamenifika mwanamkiwa maji ya shingo 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 yamenifika mwanamkiwa maji ya shingo maji ya shingo oh, yo, yo, yo.
Yeah. Sounds of Naz, Nundez, and a thing called Maya Shingo, and that's the remix version. Yes, people, welcome once again to another Intercommunal sound service, Tunes and Attack. And today I got a special show lined up, and today it's mainly gonna be a lot of talk more than the music. Why? Because this is something of much importance, yeah. And all I can say, open your eyes and ears for this one, because it's something very substantial and it's all about hydroponic farming. And I got a great friend of mine, another brother from another mother, brother by nature. We grew up in the same hometown in Jamaica, Portland. And yes, so I'm no stranger to this individual. And we were always creative souls. And this brother of mine always be doing something, you know. As them said, jack of all trades, and you know what, he's master of all of them, man, because he puts the effort to learn, and he's taking on this task of hydroponic farming. So I'm going to introduce you to that. So in the meantime, I'm just going to play another track on from one of my favorite hip-hop group called 8-Track Mine, and this one is called Direct Hits. So stay tuned, people, and welcome once again.
Direct hits from the side. Why? We on a mission, all possible and no time for rough friction. The rebel group, we take patience to overthrow the hype. Easy a simple equation. So if it's time, we really gotta do this. And man your battle stations, man your battle stations.
I'm the right side gunner.
Yo, I'm backed by the versatile #1 drummer. Flanked on the side by my 6-string strummers. T gives a blast called the frontline runners. In other towns they put in ears to the ground. Tremors we be making from this bass vibrate 10. And final surgeons out in the field. We push ahead on these wheels of steel. What? Direct drive at 45. It's these 8 infiltrators make the music live. Easy as that. Yo, we ready to attack. Rocking this from the what all the way to our rap guy. Fist like no soul dome. Be the rebel group when you lose control. I'm at the top of the tower sending out my signal. The megahertz, don't it? I ain't sure, shorty. Yeah, cause when the music hits me, well, I feel no pain. I go against a great revolutionary. I sleep with dictionaries under my bed. Infiltrators, they get shot with definitions to the head. The MC militia, sonic soldier. Machetes is ready for the coup d'etat. My sword is drawn, no time to cut through water. So handcuff the prison, ransom up the daughter. We got something radio feds can't sanction. A faction bringing music and passion. The rebel youth knows what's going on. It's the SP regime just singing a song like revolutionize the music. Guerrilla warfare if I got to use it. Flip the channel to erratic exclusive. Y'all know that I'm damn direct hits from the side.
When I'm in the mood, you know I get rude. I grab my mic and get that shit oil, the Jiffy Lube. Got the fluid, the energy flowing through it. Control for base station network and straight for you, it ain't so easy for me to express the dark feelings that lurk up in my chest. All the rest, dump the filth that fills and disappear into the background. And then I chill, don't get caught trying to keep it real. Except for those who wanna build these sweeter crops we can yield. For real, I'm peeling all of these bananas back. Strutting on your marks on my attack on the whack. You couldn't match this, I'm not attached to the grid. I got a band packed with force and my own power strip. My grip ain't slipping, and my board just keeps slipping. 6 pack in the back taps, blue ribbon sipping. The fact is, I smack the ball like Ramirez. With all the bases loaded while you rockin' no fear bibs. I'm clear with my intentions of talk. This anti-pop group, we turn the radio off and we gotta scoff all of these mainstream dreams. Recline from the shine cause I'm blinded by the gleam. That's the scheme, a pastime nation dream. Open up your eyes.
Direct hits from the side. Why? We on a mission, all possible and no time for rough friction. The rebel group, we take patience to overthrow the hype. Easy a simple equation. So if it's time, we really gotta do this. And man your battle stations, man your battle stations.
I'm the right side gunner.
Yo, I'm backed by the versatile #1 drummer. Flanked on the side by my 6-string strummers. T gives a blast called the frontline runners. In other towns they put in ears to
Yes, as we say, the sound of 8-Track Mine and one called Direct Hits. Yeah, man. Big up Everton, aka Clear. We can call him all the nicknames there. 30 odd years, yeah, man. 30 odd years of friendship, you know. But you know, before we get in the details, you know, people, I'm gonna give you a little story. You know, I get to meet him. Disrespect me one day, you know.
Jamaican style,
yeah, man. You know, tell them time the BMX was just taking off in the 80s. And yeah, man, I miss, was out by Titchfield School. I forget,
With the derailer.
Yeah. And me have my chopper, my BMX, and it had gears, and, Clay and him friends, them come out and bunny up on all the tricks, front wheel and all the BMX styles, and I'm standing there and him come over and see my BMX and start disrespect me. Say, dash with that, you know, see what's happening and, So you know what I did? I just penetrate everything they were doing on the BMX. And then I go back and took off my gearing system and set it up with the stunt pegs and all of that and practice and go back 3 months.
Next time you see him, oh my God.
The next and I just call him and say, come. Yeah, and I did put it on, And from there on in, man, it's been
from them time, me basically I follow him because he get better than me. He did get better than me, not gonna lie. Because he have more determination.
Yeah.
Some tricks when we think, that one a little bit dangerous. And sometimes you have to push it a little, the boundary a little bit to catch a trick.
Yeah.
And Jimmy push it. It's still there on the edge, I think. That one day, I left that one day.
Yeah, not to send a shout out to Daryl to still, because he's still a ride.
Yeah,
so
Daryl used to ride BMX occasionally, but he preferred the skateboard at the time.
Skateboard at the time,
And then he take up the BMX again.
BMX, yeah, man. I know him build a skate park in Boston.
In Jamaica,
In Jamaica right now. So so that's how we met, and from there on, and there was no looking back, We all grown up and family people and all of that.
Yeah.
And Clay was always one for creativity, because even when we used to dance, the design, the dance costumes, so hot and all that kind of stuff. And recently, chatting to him, I just, get an update. Say, boy, I'm doing the farming now, I'm like, okay.
Start a farming thing.
Yeah. And he sent me some video and some clips, and I was intrigued and interested by what's happening, and that's why I needed to share this with you also. And it's called
Hydroponic.
Hydroponic.
Yeah, it's
farming.
basically growing plants without dirt, without soil medium. So just growing it in water. If you grow and you add the nutrients, but if you grow it with fish nutrient, then it's called aquaponic.
Aquaponic. Yeah. Okay. That's it. And then because what's interesting about it, and you'll all see for yourself, because I'm gonna take a little tour in Clay's greenhouse, and it makes me realize you don't necessarily have to have like land or a vast land, because this whole hydroponic style of farming, I realize you can be a person who's living the hardcore inner city and actually do the farming also, and you'll see for yourself,
And especially now at a time when we are going on lockdown Thursday. Today is what, Tuesday? When people, I was struggling to get like fresh stuff.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why we started. We started just after lockdown.
Yeah.
Because we realized the one thing we needed was
that was the first,
stuff.
like from the March. April lockdown. Yeah.
So after we come out of lockdown, when we could get the tools, because you couldn't get nothing in the lockdown.
Yeah.
And that's when but during lockdown we did research, and I'm just eager to start.
Yeah.
When we start learn more about what we can do. So after lockdown, then we just proceed.
Yeah.
So that's, we get to finish certain things before the winter, but next year the project continue full force again. Yeah.
And people are really needed to pay attention on what's happening, because I don't want to create a long, program in a sense, but just from the small details and stuff, you can pick up what's happening, and definitely I'm sure it will get some of you intrigued, and you want to start, even probably trying it yourself, because I myself, I'm not a farmer, but it makes me feel like, once you have the space, it's something you really want to try and do, And it's like something you could basically say it's a DIY project also, because I realize even the stuff you have growing on the throws, they would call it, where you grow this one on the wall.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah.
You actually design it yourself.
Yeah, so we designed that. No, I didn't design it myself, but I get the idea from some people in America, because like I said, over the lockdown, I just been researching and just looking. How these ideas come to me, and I always start searching stuff like that, because I don't have a big space, I don't have a big garden.
Yeah.
So I think how we can get the most out of my garden space so that I can be able to feed my family. So that's what the whole idea is. So then I realize if I grow in the ground and grow everything horizontally, then I have a problem and I'll get much. So then I start looking to vertical farming. And so then we come up with, then we discover so a lot of the food that we actually eat growing just the same way or you're gonna see later. Vertically in some of the tower them we use. And then we start to realize, well, actually we can build that. Because we grow at Jamaica, or we learn to build anything we see and we want it. And we decide we want it, we just build it. So that's what we do. And we just build it. And at the moment we have a small garden space, would I say a small greenhouse. Would I say 3 meters square if that? And we have about 150 plants. Minimum in there at the moment.
Because I'm gonna show the people, because I realize even, some garlic you plant and them start to spur and all that kind of stuff. And I think we do that less than a month. I think we do that last month. And that new to me because it just surprised me how easy it was, Jimmy. It's like, you go out to the supermarket and you buy these things because we just get used. Me watch a program the other day and supermarket only invented around the 1930s. Before that, people used to farm and do their thing and just have little places and buy stuff, but we used to create our own things. And then it just become, market start and then it just become super, bigger and bigger and bigger. And just by looking for some garden program, I realized how easy it is just to grow simple things like garlic. And it's not because I try to grow garlic really. Why I grow garlic at the moment is because I try to make sure I use all of the space for the seasons. So like this time of year is when you sow garlic. So before that, maybe have some cucumbers and some pumpkin and some pepper, other things, but that's gone now. So then you have to start look down the seasons where you can plant now. So garlic was one of them. But it really surprised me how quick it come up. And like yesterday, I discovered it was growing yesterday. And by this morning it's like this, like 3 inches. Because I realize even when we just come, and we're there within a day and a half period, even the sprouts you have inside, I can see, growth on them so far, So it's a very interesting style of farming, people. And stay tuned, we're going to take a tune. And also this tune is from our homeboy Blackout J also. And this one features Toots Hibbert, who just, passed away also. So rest in peace, Toots. But this one features his daughter, Leba. So this is Blackout J.A. and Leba Hibbert. And with a track called No One. Enjoy.
What this woman want? She want total satisfaction. So we can't stay apart. Sing!
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Christopher Hendricks. Why? If we give people some story about Blackout and performing in high school days,
Yeah, man.
you know. And you know what the funny thing? You see him with this energy still, and really and truly is a calm you originally overall when you talk to him, you know. But people see me with that check say, yeah.
Originally used to wear full black
Yeah.
with a serious flat top.
Yeah, me have him first album out there somewhere with a high top.
Yeah, high top, yeah.
Yeah, man. So stay tuned to Tunes and Attack because, you know, Blackout JA Music is one of the proud support and sponsor of Tunes and Attack. And this is where you're going to hear some exclusive stuff from Blackout JA. When I say exclusive, I mean exclusive. So keep that in mind. So, yes, Claire, I realize, you know, you have this one is what, radish?
Yeah, this is radish, and this is pea shoots.
Yeah, and I just taste them. As you know, we try to eat as healthy as possible. So we ain't scared of trying stuff. And I can tell the people, you can taste the organic vibes, the feeling in it. And what I like, because, you know, back in Jamaica, we used to drink Cersei a lot with that bitter stuff. I like the little bitter taste, especially from this one after. And for me, you can't say it's a mind thing, but it feels really healthy going in. I feel like it really does something for my body, even just that little piece.
Because,
you know?
Because when you eat microgreens like this, it have the most nutrients you can get, even more than lettuce and all of that, even more than sprouts. Because this is a point when the seed are let out all like nutrients and energy to try to become a plant. Yeah. And then you know just hijack it at this point and eat it. That's when you get all of the nutrients. Okay. So that's why this is becoming a growing big time now, like more people start use it. Yeah. Especially the restaurants them. Okay. Yeah. So but before we go outside to the greenhouse, I realize this technique kind of similar to some way you have, but you know the setup is different with the little mesh. So if you can explain. Yeah. So this now usually they don't use water to grow this, only just to hydrate it. Yeah. But because I realize there's a mesh thing inside. Yeah. So usually they use dirt or they use coconut cores. I can show you the coconut core. It's like the inside of the coconut, you know, that meshy part. Yeah, man, yeah. So they use that. We call it the os. Yeah, the os. But you don't have any nutrient in it. So, but usually you still have to put something with some form of nutrient in it to grow, or just natural dirt. Yeah. And then you put the water underneath, because I have two. Okay, so well. You put the water underneath water it. So this one have water because the sun isn't here anymore and they get a little bit cold. And you can see the roots coming out. Yeah, if you hold it up. Yeah, man. Yeah, and it start get a little bit cold. I decide to try different ways because I struggle with the dirt. You know, this summer it's alright. Yeah. But I struggle with the dirt because it start to get mold. Because when you're growing this, it need if you have the ideal condition, it need good ventilation, it need light, good lighting system, and watering, basically. But the ventilation really important because it stop the mold spores. Because mold spores in the air anyway, it stop it from dropping and forming. So I was struggling with that, so I decided to try something new. So I tried this for the first time. Yeah, the mesh. Yeah, because see people on the internet that grow without using any dirt. Plus it's cheaper. Once you buy this, you just have to just clean it up and use it again. Yeah. So that's all I do, just grow it like this. I mean, you can chop them off, throw them in your stir fry, in your salad. Yeah. Whatever. Okay. Let me tell you people, right here, this is vast knowledge and I'm learning a lot. And it's interesting, you know, over the years we meet, you know, the last couple of years it's about music because we DJ together also, all that stuff mess around the music, so we're no stranger in that department. But now it's like this trip and we're reasoning it's all about farming. Because it excites me because it's not even like normal farming. Me learn different techniques. You used to think you have to use dirt. Now I learn to grow up on mat inside of my house. Yeah. I mean the other day I go up at the farmer's market and go buy some lettuce. And we have a little home business as well. We cook and sell from home. Yeah. So we have enough lettuce to feed my family, but sometimes we have like even 50 meals. So we decide to go up and go get some lettuce. We never have enough. And it cost me the guy charged me £2.50 for a bag of lettuce.
Yeah.
And I come back and raved Corona and me like me I say just because me never prepare myself enough, guys. If me get my things sorted out and grow enough, me would have a waste. And me pay about $5 bags. So that to me, that was just money waste.
Yeah.
When me could have grow, you know what I mean, my own easily. Because the sunshine with the right lighting, like me buy some light, which me I get try set up at the moment.
Yeah.
But with the right lighting, this would take about 6 days from start to finish to reap. 6 to 10 days. 10 days max. If the climate are right, but if everything right, 6 days, and you can reap a complete full thing where you can feed a good amount of people.
Yeah, man.
And it can't go much tighter than this because this is an experiment. We never put more seeds.
Yeah.
You know, and more people. If you go on the internet, you will see. I mean, it can be nice and bulky. Get a good amount of reap. Yeah.
Well, interesting and fair play, man. So we're gonna take a trip outside and. This, program people, I'm gonna go to the fullest, uncut everything, because I needed to get the full gist of what's happening, So we're gonna take our trek to the greenhouse. Yes. So before we head into the hydroponic plant, this like a water tank.
Yeah, because next year I plan to do another system where I'm going to update you with it when we do it.
Okay.
Which the water will go straight to a system where I'm going to make up where it just automatically fill it with a valve where allow the water to go in.
Yeah.
So which we got talked to you about before. So that's one of my projects. This is just some beans were gone a bit old.
Yeah.
It's harder to eat them like this because the outside get hard.
Yeah.
So it's either you open them like this, to piece them.
You can replant these.
Yeah. Okay. So me left them to go like this, and then like when they dry like this, then you can take out the inside and plant them.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
and this is another throw. What is like?
It's a Swiss chard, and you will see why me not really bother with growing things outside so much again because it's really hard work with the insect.
Yeah, because sure you do it organic too.
Yeah.
No pesticide.
Them really deal with it,
And then you have thyme.
Spring onion. 2 different type of thyme. This is a orange thyme and this is a regular thyme. Yeah.
Okay. And then you have
some cabbage, which whatever come in here and take advantage.
Yeah, you see it. And this is the garlic, we were talking about. Yeah.
Just last month. And it start come out like that already, as you can see.
It's sprout.
Yeah. And it's such an easy thing to do, I encourage people to just do things like that.
Yeah, I'm seeing.
This is sage. I use it like a herb. And this is an all year round kale.
I'm seeing.
So all year round you can eat from this.
Yeah.
Steam it down, blend it up, drink.
Yeah.
This was one of my cucumbers that was here during the summer. Get quite a few off of that.
Yeah.
So next year, like me explain to you, I'll build a trellis system here.
Yeah.
We go over the top, where then can run over.
I'm seeing.
This is
that look like Kalaloo, part of the Kalaloo family.
Kalaloo family, which is what you call it again? I can't remember the name right now. Amaranth. Amaranth, yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to see if we can eat it like Kalaloo because it perennially just.
It look the same, man, just the color different. And back in Jamaica, we get the green one, but sometimes I recall apartheid, you get some of them like a slightly same violet kind of color.
Yeah.
So yeah. And there's some more garlic and a leek.
These are just a couple of leek. I never get to plant out in time, so I just never bother.
Yeah.
Some more garlic here, so all of this here, so
yeah.
You can see is garlic.
Insane.
And it look like everything when we plant come out. This was my Kalaloo bed last this summer.
Yeah.
So look a bit left. I take out the dirt because I'm gonna change this whole year and I feel I can use it better.
Okay. Insane.
So that's why I'm gonna change up the system. This was one of the first project I do in the lockdown and extend this. But as time go by and I learn more, I realize I can do much more with this space.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take out this. So that's why the dirt come out already.
Yeah, man. All right, so we'll go over to the
This is ginger.
hydroponic place.
You can ginger.
Oh, okay.
And it's a blueberry.
All right.
Into here.
So, and this, you create this kind of throw thing, because I see you have strawberry and all of that.
Yeah, we have coriander, parsley. We have some green peas around here, so.
Let's see.
As you can see, some peas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we get quite a few this summer.
So give me a background on the design of this, or you get
So
it.
this design, I see.
Because I realize you have like some ceiling
It's
really.
an idea I see somebody do on the internet.
Yeah.
But they just use it for flowers. But I'm not really into the flowers.
Food.
Things to eat. Yeah. So I think, we can do it to grow food. So I just think, well, all we need to do is make it deeper.
Yeah. Okay.
You know? So they try to find ironmonger or something to build like a proper one. And we can have a few, but we couldn't find anybody. We find one guy, but him too busy.
Yeah.
So I just decided to go.
Like a DIY thing.
Yeah, DIY. And go a builder's yard. Because this is what they use in the
Insane. And then you slide in the wood.
Yeah, so this took screw onto the wall.
Yeah.
You just get some wood and you just slide it in.
Yeah.
So at any time you can move them. The only thing is that
and then you
put
put some
something to
plastic to retain the dirt.
Yeah.
Okay, and we have growing here. Because we had some this morning and people, let me tell you, yes.
This was breakfast this morning. Yesterday morning we eat from this too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's something I really love eat. So I try grow what I love to eat.
Yeah.
So this is a Swiss chard. It's a cross between pak choy and
because that's what come to my mind.
Yeah, and I try cook it like callaloo.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's something we grow way down into the winter, even after the winter. So, you want to try grow things right.
Insane.
Yeah, makes sense.
So this is the greenhouse. Yes, people like this. So this is where some of the magic take place.
This is where the experiment starts, So, let me start with this system is called the Kratky system. Basically named from somebody's last name, Professor Kratky, who discovered this system. It's basically you grow plants in the water, just stay in the water, no pump, constant stay in the water, but you
can show like one of the plants.
This is a young plant, and that's
okay, so that's like the root going down in the water.
And I think this plant is either broccoli or cabbage. I think it's a broccoli. Yeah, pretty sure that's broccoli.
And then it's like the plastic pipe kind of thing, and you insulate it.
It's like a ducting where they use for air vent.
Yeah.
And we just use it and shape it out, bend it in, and fill it up with water, cut out some hole and insulate it.
Insane. Nice.
We use the same thing.
And then that's the same thing.
PVC piping, 4-inch PVC pipe.
Yeah.
This is some callaloo, and them they're going alright. This one was alright. This one's still alright. But I think I know what my problem is. I never insulate this because this was the first one.
Okay.
I do it just after it start, just before it start get cold. I know the water get too cold, so it'll cause a problem. Even the lettuce, I heat over this a few times, but it'll go off now. I know it'll get too cold.
Alright, so give you an insight of this one also, and then show the irrigation.
So this is the same system. So I'm just show you how it's set. This is the root system.
The root, and then you have like
just
the water.
The water.
Yeah. And then you put little nutrients in the water.
Yeah, little nutrients in the water, and make sure you cover the root fully with it because the root need to breathe.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
The same system here. We have grow some kale. Different type of kale and peppers. We have a few peppers start come out already on this. And it's the same, it just sitting in the water.
Yeah, and some tomato also.
Tomato around here so as well.
Yeah, because we can see some of them at the back.
Yeah, a few tomato in the back. All sitting in the water. Just imagine me I grow tomato in the winter. Kale.
I'll try.
Right. And
so yeah man, explain the system because I thought this was you bought this stuff, but you actually made it yourself.
Everything, even the greenhouse, everything.
Yeah, that's the people, every single thing
Yeah.
You know, because you
Because
all
lockdown-
realize some pepper here still.
Yeah, I have some pepper. This isn't
Okay.
good. But me have more than enough time to experiment over the lockdown, you know.
Yeah, man. But give me an insight to the system.
Basically, this is a reservoir.
Yeah.
And inside it is a pump.
Yeah, okay.
You want to open it or?
Yeah, no, that's all right, you know.
And so this is full of water. The pump up this water, the water through this 1-inch pipe. all the way
Okay, it's
up.
a flexible, okay.
Yeah.
And then we say,
400 liter of water per hour.
and saying, okay.
This pump. I may have 4 of these, but may have space to put another one here, so.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And that's them connected.
Yeah, and come back down in this, and all of them run back down to this system, and they all run back to the main reservoir.
And so everything go back.
Yeah, so this mesh system is just to make sure so that anything might pick up and it
filter it.
It filter it so it not damage the pump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we realize you have a little plant inside of the drainage system.
That's another what do you call it?
It's like a bean. It's a bean.
Yeah, runner bean.
Yeah.
Yeah, because runner bean grow well in here, so as well. I have another runner bean here. I have another one here. And I have another one around the corner here. So yeah, see.
Okay.
So runner bean here, so.
So the whole system, is everything just go on in a cycle.
Just in a cycle.
Yeah.
And this is 100. Let me tell you how much liter of water in this. I put. We have a marker when you measure it. I tell you, 120 liter of water I put in this. It can take more, but because when the water gets heavy, push out this. That's why I have this here to stop it. But 120 liter of water, this will last me over a month. It's not run out, but I don't want it run out because obviously the pump won't be able to. So I just keep circulating the water. The plant then drinking and evaporate out. Yeah.
And give me an insight to the design of this thing here.
The design?
Where put all of these, the copper.
So I take the 4-inch pipe, cut it, make sure the pipe just the oxide just go under the level. Yeah. And when I put in a circle, we have something with this shape.
Yeah. And you heat the pipe.
Huh?
And you heat
the pipe, yeah. And get the shape. Yeah. And it I'm get about this is around about a 2-inch pipe. This is celery.
Okay. So where the water just come down and water
everything. Sorry. Let me find one when I can get with the root. So the water just come down. And then just wet the roots. So the pump here, the pump is set on a 15-minute cycle. So every 15 minutes to come on, and off. Yeah. And they just wet the roots and then come off back.
Insane.
Yeah. You don't even need to be 15 minutes, but that's the lowest one shortest one I could find. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So man, basically as well I can say there's nothing wasted. And everything just like going on a cycle. It remind me of the first time when you remember Mr. Kwame and Kamal father, Mr. Sinclair.
Yeah, the fan come on. The fan come on because it hit 11 degrees.
Oh, okay.
So it keep it at minimum 12 degrees in here all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you pull the door, well, you don't need to pull the door, but that's what happened.
I see.
Yeah, you gotta talk about
yes, because remember the fact you have the water cycling, it remind me years ago, Mr. Sinclair also have a fish tank, a huge fish tank, but then build it indoors inside to the floor and then part of it run outside. Yeah. But he have this thing when he set up some stone and then run a hose in the stone and then in the tank itself with the fish them. And I think him just probably suck the water through the pipe, nothing mechanical or whatever, but it keeps circulating the water and it help keep it clean and along with the fish them.
Yeah, and the stone help.
And the stone, it make the bubbles and all them something there,
Yeah.
And it was the first time I saw that and I was curious, but this just reminded me of it.
So that's another tomato plant. I try tomato plant in here grow very well, but the problem is the roots get too big.
Yeah.
And it just start take over. So you have to put it separate, like you see that one over there.
Insane.
Yeah. So just sit in water just the same. You can see this is pak choy. So some of the stuff there good. This is basil. This is coriander, Swiss chard, lettuce, kale, and green beans, parsley. Anything we can get my hands on. Tomato. This is some more young lettuce.
Well, yeah, man, but very
oregano.
Insane. Very interesting still, because what it show me, and people, you realize you actually don't need a huge space, or whether you're in the countryside or in the...
This is what? 1, 2, not even 3 meters square, maybe 3 meters square, if that.
So this is actually like even an inner city style farming, you know.
And we have over 150 plants, space for plants in here. I'm not sure if we fill up everything here. I think I'm up about that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So there you have it, people.
Yeah, more than 150, yeah.
Come on, clear the hydroponic farming.
Yeah. Encourage people to start, do something, you know.
Yeah, man. Needed in this time.
For me, once I set up this, I don't really have to do anything. I leave it closed. The only thing I have to do is occasionally come and just,
fill
once
up
a month.
Yeah.
Because this is a ready-made system. Sometimes the leaves they're on the side and the water just catch some of the water and then it come out. So occasionally when come in here wet. But it's just because we need to just turn something because that channel off the water.
Okay.
But let me turn it on so you can hear it anyway. Let's see it here.
Okay. So yeah, there you see like some of the water.
Yeah.
Nice.
You can hear it run now.
Yeah. So you can see, yeah. Yep, so there, perfect example, people. Yeah, man.
So except for, that's just gone on auto, but I'll put back on.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
So yeah, man, so thanks for your tour that, and I'm sure people will learn something from this. And like I said, this week Tunes and Attack, you know, is mainly talking and a talk of interest, hydroponic farming people.
Yep, that's the future. And it's actually not the future, it's been here.
Yeah.
We just, a lot of it just not realize where food come from.
Yeah.
But a lot of farmers been doing this already.
Yeah.
But the reason why we're doing this is we're trying to show people so you can actually do it for yourself.
Yeah, man. Insane.
Yeah.
Alright, so much respect, and yes, thanks for the tour of that, you know.
Yeah, man, respect.
Yeah, man. Alright. So, yes, as we wrap up this, you know, hydroponic farming with Clear, just kind of want to ask your intention behind all of this. I know you mentioned like feeding your family, but you know, just from talking I realize you're looking at a deeper picture, and if you feel like this can also be a tool for people who is viewing this, if it can be beneficial to them, in which I hope it is. But what's your true drive behind this, or how you see it, you know, benefiting not just yourself but society and a whole, people and a whole, especially with all the current climate, what's going on?
Well,
you know,
at the moment, you know, the world have problem with water.
Yeah.
This kind of growing.
Well, and while your train of thought, as you talk about water, a lot of people don't know, you know, but you know, say Jamaica, you know, export a lot of water overseas, and it's the third most palatable drinking water in the world. You know, yeah, I don't know how many people know, but yeah.
I never know that.
Yeah.
And yet still sometimes we have shortage of water in Jamaica. That's a strange one.
Yeah.
So, you know, a lot of places are struggling with water, and this farmer growing, even though they use water, is the most, economical way.
Yeah.
Water-wise to grow.
Yeah.
Because you're just a circle of water.
Like we've seen before, the water.
And the only water will get used up and eventually disappear is water will get evaporated, and the water where the plant drink.
Yeah.
So,
nothing really wasted.
Really wasted.
Yeah.
So that's one good thing for the environment, and within our climate now where I just think it's like the wrong thing for you depend on people for feed we.
Yeah.
You know, our supermarket for feed we, our government to make sure we have enough food.
Yeah.
Because we see, especially in England, we have Brexit that come out the 1st of January. We not have a trade. Well, Brexit already happened, but we are in a transition period now. But officially, on the 1st of January, we break off.
Okay.
So if we, and we not get a deal yet. So if we not have a deal and most of our food come from Europe,
yeah,
it's a good chance that after January, the lorries then just stuck at Dover, can't cross.
Yeah.
I mean, I need to tell you how long it take for the shelf them empty. You understand what I mean?
Yeah,
so that's the kind of stuff for me that I think about, and I think my grandfather was a farmer, you know, and I remember every morning when he used to go out, you hear the door open and close, and then go out and then come back with banana or whatever. And that's how we used to, that most of our food used to come from there. So.
Yeah.
But now we rely upon the supermarket so much on the corner shop, and it's a good chance that those shops.
Yeah.
We have, like I said, we have Brexit, we have the coronavirus, and we have Donald Trump and the election we're going right now. This, you know, we need to get through a deal with all so many things.
So many
where right now. I don't really want to put a doom and gloom on people because, you know, there's a lot of people talk about
like
the
reality, you know?
possibility for people start starve.
Yeah.
You know? And some I look upon it and I think, but that not really need to happen. Because this morning I read an article where people are some people are complaining about the supermarket them start get empty out already.
Yeah.
I mean, I think people are react to the facts that them are locked down.
Yeah.
But people need to stop react and need to prepare instead of react to every time when they say something.
Yeah.
Because if you prepare yourself before, then that will even matter to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
In other words, be a bit more proactive than reactive.
Reactive, exactly.
Yeah.
And so that's why I look on it in this way and just had look down the line and think, well, with all of this happen, we only have a small space, how we can make it work. So that means if everything closed down, at least me still can go in my garden and eat.
Yeah, make a lot of sense.
And I think even if you're living in the city, as long as you have some sort of space where you can get some sort of lighting up, you can grow something.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
Well, you know, words are wisdom right there. Plus, you know, people literally have a visual of trying something new, and whether you're in the inner city or the countryside, it's something that can be done.
Yeah.
And also it keeps the mind creative and active in a sense. So in this time of when, you know, you're on, you know, you say lockdown, I'm gonna say house arrest.
Yeah.
You know me already.
And you know, I'm a farmer.
You know,
me a DJ, I'm a taxi driver, and everything else.
Yeah. But
there comes a time when you have to really open your eye and see what's going on and protect yourself and start look a different way, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. Well, thanks to you and, you know, wife and the children and family, you know, for kind of just sharing this with me still and so forth. And, well, I know your casa, me casa and whatever, so, you know, it's not about because you're doing the farming, but, you know, we visit and, you know, just share life with each other. And sometimes I know when things, you know, get tight with me, I know I can pick up the phone and ring you and call and so forth. And so it always will be the same, man. So much respect for sharing, you know, your creativity with, you know, the public also. And I hope people, you really take it in and learn what you can from it, because it's beneficial, you know, on a really global scale, not just for self, but on a wider scale, you know, a broader spectrum. Yeah, man. So, what's up?
Yeah, man. And my last word is eat where you grow where you eat. That's what we need to go. That's what we need to start thinking.
Yeah, man, you know. So much respect, and yeah, man, we'll keep the link. And if anything, I also tune in again if you have anything going on, and just keep the people updated.
And I might send you, if I not see you, I might send you some updates so you can see the process. Because next year is going to be much more happen. Like me tell you, I have some different plans next year.
Yeah.
So me update you, because you're there the next side of the country.
Yeah, man, yeah, you know.
Yeah, so.
Alright,
Yeah.
so yeah, man, so much respect and yeah, we touch base still.
Yeah, man, thanks.
So yeah, there you have it, people. Clear and the introduction to hydroponic farming, you know. So in the meantime, I'm going to turn you over to the lady who's got something to say, and that's Nikki's Toolkit. Enjoy.
Namaste and welcome to the Toolkit. I am Nikki, and thank you for choosing to share time and space with me in this virtual space where we meet and share thoughts, ideas, practices that are supportive and nourishing for a wholesome life. Tools that make our life that much more enriched, because we're all entitled to having an enriched life. So today, what's on my mind? I want to talk about redemption, the role of redemption, the road to redemption, and the importance of forgiveness in our lives. There's so much turmoil and tumult that's going on a macro level and also on a micro level. And so that's why I want to talk today about, forgiveness. And I want to start first of all with forgiveness of self. What is it that is causing you angst and pain? What is the process, the experience that you're moving through that is causing discomfort? While we hold ourselves accountable and while we live our best lives, accountability and honesty are such important parts of it. It's also important for us to be gentle in the process. And so this is where forgiveness comes in. So if you have a goal or you have a practice, and for whatever reason, it could be that you just could not, you're supposed to be exercising, or you're looking at changing your diet, or you're looking at practicing a little more kindness. Let's not be so hard on ourselves with the practice. Now, there is a difference between holding yourself accountable and being hard on yourself. So we have to remember that there's a big difference for two. We're unable to make the progress that we need to make. We're unable to live in the space and in the light that we have the ability, the potential, and the right to live if we don't release things that do not serve us. And so when we are not forgiving of ourselves and of others, these are things that they become baggage and they don't serve us. Nelson Mandela is the one who said, after his experience, he said, not forgiving somebody is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. And for me, that makes perfect sense. Because when we harbor resentment and grudges or offenses, yes, things that are happening in our lives or have happened in our lives, when we harbor and keep them, it is indeed like drinking the poison and expecting the other person to die. Now, a lot of the times people will think about forgiveness and they say, but how can I allow this person to go on with, or to give them permission to do what they've done? It's not okay. So if somebody has done something that has wronged or offended you, or you found yourself in a situation of wrong or offense, it is not okay that an act has been done, but it has been done. What forgiveness does is it releases you from the toxicity and the negativity that comes with keeping that wrong alive. And that is what happens when we harbor grudges. We are feeding it and we're keeping it alive. It does not serve us. We need to let it go. We're looking at a macro level with governments and societies. We're seeing a lot of division with decisions or no decisions that have been taken. And as we move forward to healing, we're all going to have to make sure that we realize that forgiveness has an important role in the quality of the life that we lead. And we have to facilitate the road to redemption in spaces where we feel that things might have gone wrong or have gone awry, or you cannot conceive how persons would have come to the decision that they have, because there is no healing, there is no growth. I would put forward that in this case, Forgiveness is like the balm that is soothing a sore. If we don't apply the balm, the sore is constantly going to be there and it's only going to get worse. So I want to invite everybody today to look at within your space, your mind, your immediate space, your relationship with yourself. What are you not forgiving yourself of? What are you holding on to that you need to let go? What are you blaming yourself for that happened however long, even if it was yesterday, much less years ago, that is preventing you from walking into the greatness that is there for you, that you have the capacity and the potential and the right to embrace and to have? And once we're able to do that exercise within ourselves, then oftentimes it's so much easier to do it external of ourselves. And remember, forgiving does not mean you okay the behavior or the act or whatever it is that has transpired. What it means is you detach, disconnect, release yourself from the negativity and the toxic energy that comes with that experience, that came with that experience. You are choosing to be nourished and supported. You are choosing to expand and to grow and to do it in light. So, thank you so much for tuning in. And I invite you to let go of everything that does not serve you. Look at the roll off. Carve out the road to redemption and realize the importance of forgiveness in our lives today. I wish you an unfettered, unbaggaged, uncluttered day moving forward. Thank you for tuning in. Namaste.
So yes, that was Nikki's toolkit, and as always, words of inspiration and food for thought. So I'm gonna play a next track before I take out this program completely, and hope you enjoy. And this is the sound of Kiko Navarro, and this one features Nina and Benji, Habichuela, and this one is called Okere. Enjoy. And the sound of Kiko Navarro featuring Nina and Benji, Habichuela, Okere. Yeah, and hope you enjoy that. And before I go, as you know, always listen without prejudice, people, and not just to tunes and a talk, but on a humanitarian level. You know, if somebody speaking to you, no matter what, listen without prejudice. Keep that in mind. A very small slogan, but a powerful meaning behind it. And just take it easy, know all is well. And as you know, always take the time to be kind to each other, my fellow earthlings, my fellow people of earth. And we'll catch you next week. Different location, who knows, different time, different space, you know. But the same tunes and a talk. And hope you've learned something from today's volume. I really do, people, because it was a pleasure having my very good friend. It's like a brother also, sharing some vital information, and also Nikki sharing some great food for thought. So until next time, peace, love, unity, walk well, stay well, be well, and I leave you with my final track, and it's from one of my greatest musician, padre people in the business, and somebody I've respected musically over the years, Osunlade. So much respect and thanks for the I Am One album, and I will be playing a track entitled Sympathetic Reasoning. So the final track to you is from Osunlade. Enjoy, people.